Let me show you how I make this really easy and delicious tiramisu ice cream cake. It's a cheat recipe, which means it's basically taking a few things that you already have on hand, you might have on hand that are store-bought, and turning it into something really fun. I'm going to start off with some strongly brewed cold coffee. Like I brewed coffee in the morning, I brewed some extra, and then I just let it cool. And to that, I took about a cup of the brewed coffee and I added about a quarter cup of caramel coffee creamer. You could use any coffee creamer you like. And then I went ahead and lined a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan with a few pieces of plastic wrap, making sure that it's overhanging on each side. And then I took some savoiardi or ladyfingers, dipped it into the coffee mixture, placed them into the bottom of that pan, and then topped it with coffee ice cream. It's not really useful to give you an amount. I just did about a 1/2 inch of ice cream once I sort of smoothed it out with the back of a spoon. Make sure your ice cream is softened for a few minutes, like 10 minutes at room temperature, so it makes this job a lot easier. And once you've got a layer of the coffee ice cream, you're going to repeat the process with the ladyfingers, the savoiardi, and the coffee mixture until you have a nice another nice even layer of the coffee flavored ladyfingers. Now don't dip them into that coffee too long or they'll start to kind of fall apart. That would be difficult to work with. So just a few, literally a second on both sides is all you need. And once you have those done, you're going to take vanilla ice cream at this point, and you're going to do the same thing we did with the coffee ice cream. We just used the vanilla to give you that like vanilla-y feeling, some resembling of like, you know, tiramisu, but you know what I mean. Anyway, another final layer of the coffee flavored savoiardi, layer over that plastic overhang, and pop it into the freezer for a few hours. Does not need to be in there overnight, just for a few hours. And then what you'll do is you'll just take it out of the pan. It's really easy to just lift out. I placed it onto this dish first, and then I took it out and placed it on a different dish, but I did take a little bit of that not so perfect side of ice cream. Don't worry, I ate that. And I just cut that off a little bit. And then I served it with a lot of powdered sugar on top. Let this come to room temperature 10 minutes before you slice it and serve it. The texture is much better and it's delicious. Like you look real fancy, like you just took out a real fancy ice cream cake, but it was so easy to do. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It doesn't really have measurements. It's just sort of an idea. So just make it your own. Let me know how you like it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Look at that. It is gorgeous and so delicious. You will love it. Bye.